Big fella, how you doing,
How you doing? Everything good?
It's good, man. How you?
I'm good, man. No complaints.
You always look calm. Every time I see you, are always layered. That's the Chicago.
Hey, you know, that's my style.
You gotta have it.
Light, man, light.
Where you at?
I'm in Miami.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I see you tan as fuck. I was about to say, you definitely ain't in no fucking Chicago. First thing I wanted to show you is the move. I caught it. I faced you. I came baseline, I came middle, right, just like this. Boom, you go for it. I went right under, laid you. That's the move.
That's what happened?
That's the move.
When that happened, KG?
Come back down, it was like ages ago, like when, 1864 BC, I hit you with that move right there. We came back there, we went to that side on the fire, you asked me what's up, told you get off my dick, that's how we hit.
Wow, bro. You see? That's how you did it? That's crazy.
In my head, that's how it went.
That's your story? That's your side of the story?
Okay, let me see it. Okay, tell me from your perspective, what did you see?
First of all, it wasn't light like that.
No,
I was talking about it was sweet like that. No, you was catching the rock. Ha, I'm in your shit. Ha, nothing.
Right.
Nothing light.
Okay.
Then, you know, that knee started hurting at the end.
Oh, you had an ailment.
No,
okay.
Your joint.
Oh, yeah.
Your joint, remember?
Yeah.
So when I was catching at the elbow, go back.
Yeah.
Now I'm dancing.
Okay.
That's what I remember.
Okay. So obviously we had two perspectives of this whole thing. As I can recall, I had to give you mine, right? Because everybody was like, yo, what's the move you talking about? So that was the move. Come sit down, man. Let's chop, man.
So let's do it.
I was excited to do this because I don't think, at least for me, I haven't seen individuals that battled, came back and have conversation. Mm-hmm. What a lot of people don't know is that me and you not had a conversation since all of that right there, right? I like to call it antics. I like to call it leverage. You know, when you're playing each other, you're studying each other, you're trying to figure each other out. You know, you was no different from that. You know what I'm saying? I talked to Doc Rivers and Rajon Rondo and Big Baby. I think Big Baby and Rajon had actually played against you, either in college or whatever the situation was. And you know, it was more of a conversation of what to expect from you. And then when I played you, it was a different experience. You was more talkative. I could tell right away your IQ was different. You had a different vibration. I could see you gathering the rest of the guys. So all the stuff that they was giving me was totally inaccurate. So that's why, not to say I seen you as a threat or nothing like that, and I never anticipated or meant for that to come off like it was light. Anything we did was always at a high volume. We battled at a high volume, both mentally and physically. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, too, when I'm competing, just like when you competing, or at least it felt like this, you're here to destroy. I'm here to create doubt. That's one of my things. Like I was trying to destroy your will, but never in another stratosphere would I ever thought that you was a fan of mine. So, you know, I come today and I say I apologize for killing that light, my brother. Real shit, because I take a lot of pride in being a big brother to all the young guys, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that,
But
man.
in the form of what we were in competing, that's what it was. And I understood it coming from you too. Yeah. But I just wanted you to know I recognized your genius, I saw it, I respected it, and yeah, we battled, bro. And there was nothing like that mental play. Because although you could see the physicals, you could see the little whatever's answers, but it was a whole mental part of the game being played in front of everybody's eyes, and it was over everybody's head. So you know what I'm saying? It takes a real one to play that game.
Before we even go any further, I just want to say, you know, this is a really special moment. I was like talking to some of my vets before I came on here, and you know, I realized that everybody had something to say, and for me, I'm doing this for me right now. This is not for anybody else. And being able to talk to somebody that I grew up, you know, really, you know, admiring on the court, just the way you competed really shaped my game. So, you know, I hear a lot of people like talking about, you know, the moments when we were talking shit, when you were talking shit, and you know, that moment right there, it turned me into an animal on the court. It made me stronger. You know, I remember you shooting that turnaround, like, silver spoon ass nigga, you know? And, you know, I used to hear that from everybody, and that was another reason why I had to, you know, go even harder, because I always had that that thing to prove because, you know, Pops was a tennis player. Yeah. So, you know, I think that it made me who I am, and that's why today, right now, this moment right here is for nobody else but for me to be able to talk about this, because, you know, the demographics I'm trying to, you know, reach to might call this shit soft, and there's nothing soft about facing your past, you know what I mean? So I'm proud of this.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up. And I want you to know, man, just from growth, you gotta go through those hard moments. You gotta go through those moments to where it does something to you and you're stimulated off of it. You know, I think today's game, or at least it looks like, you know, things have to have a worth. And I don't care what you get paid. Once you get in between those lines, it's about winning and losing. No one wants to be on that other end of losing. You know what I'm saying? So I like to think that, you know, steel sharpens steel. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
And if it wasn't gonna be me, it was gonna be somebody. You know what I'm saying? And then I like to think that whatever you took from this, you took and you actually dominated something else, or you dealt with something else. And that's what this is. Somebody, our interaction and what we had, I had one when I was younger, and it shaped me to the competitor and the person I was. And that's what I want to be known for, straight up, man. When all this gets stripped down of its purity, and you at your bare and you erect and you like, ha, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So at the end of the day, I wanted to be labeled something, and I wanted to be known for a certain style, and I really believe steel sharpens steel.
At the end of the day, that moment made me a better fucking player.
No doubt.
I needed it.
You know, I'm telling you from a character standpoint. I get it, it was on the court, whatever, and it was competition, but from a big bro shit, like, yeah, if I can change, well, I don't want to say this, but yeah, if I could change anything about myself back then, I wouldn't have been so, man, I was so fucking locked in, man, and I'm trained so differently just to get to a point where it was like kill or be killed, and there wasn't nothing in between. So when I would, you know, it's what it is, you know what I'm saying? And when I heard that man fuck with me, I was like, damn, bro was a fake, bro fuck with me? Like, oh man, I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna have to apologize to bro, man. That's you know what I'm saying? But then I know too, you go through those life lessons, man. And we not chopped before, you know what I'm saying, before all this and shit, man. It's just good to, it's good to come into a platform, be peace and, you know, and chop.